Welcome to part 4 of walking on the Whipkey Ridge Warpath. Once again, my friends, thanks again for joining me for another 10-mile walk for our brave soldiers that have died, and they've died and cried and bled for our freedoms since the beginning of this country. Our brave soldiers are our greatest patriots, and my dear friends, they have no voice. We are their voice. So we must stand and fight. A lot of them don't know that this tyranny is so bad here in this country, my friends. They don't know. They're young. They're so young. What do they know? They don't know is what we know. You know, like a soldier of mine, a friend of mine, came back and was so disappointed with me when I came out and talked about 9/11, because the day that Obama lied, the greatest lie that he could lie to our greatest soldiers, or to all our brave soldiers, he lied and said that that bin Laden was killed. It's not true, my friends. If you start researching right now, do your own research. Well, of course, if you go to my blogs, ever since 9/11, ever since May 1st, when Obama lied to the troops and dishonored them so bad by lying to them, telling them the worst lie he could ever tell, the truth would have been better. You know, we would have been out of Afghanistan and Iraq by now if they would have told the truth. That's why they never told the truth that bin Laden's been dead since we put our first boots on the ground in Iraq, because there's been a different plan, my friends. This whole war on terror is a lie. It's a lie, my friends. Sure, radical Islam, they don't like us, you know, but they don't talk about how Jimmy Carter and Brzezinski and Henry Kissinger and like I said, you have to go to my website, once again at the bottom of this video, and go check out the first blog you see when you click on my website. It's right at the bottom of this video, the link to my website. It'll be the name of the first video you see is step 1 of what we have to do in patriotism. You have to watch that video to learn what we are up against and what we've been up against since a long time. You know, this tyranny goes all the way back to the Crusades. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go through the history lesson. All you have to do is watch that video. And trust me, my friends, I've known all this. I'm so happy this guy put this tool out, though, because I scattered throughout YouTube, I have all these videos with all this information. He put it all into one on basically the NWO 101. It's all you need to know about the New World Order and who they really are. And the name of the video, like I said, the name of the blog, when you go to my website, right at the bottom of this video, every video that I do, my website's right there, the first thing you click on. Go to my website and watch that video, watch that blog. It'll be in that video. That video will be in that blog called Secret Societies and Biblical Prophecies. And once again, the name of this series of videos is It's Time for the Patriots to Gather Around the Liberty Tree. And that's step 2. And in step 1 was, and I will put all my videos up that are labeled, go watch the Secret Societies and Biblical Prophecies video, because you have to watch all those too, okay? Because in those, I talk about step 1 of it's time to hit the streets, my friends, my dear patriots. It's time, because I gave, before, let's see, probably about a month. Well, on May 1st, when Obama dropped the big one on us, the biggest lie he could ever tell about bin Laden being dead. Once again, if you go to my website, you'll be able to find all the proof that this guy's been dead for 10 years, all right? Bin Laden's been dead for 10 years. And it's sick, okay? It's sick. And I will not live another lie, and that's why I came out. I've known that 9/11 was the inside job done by the terrorists and our government. They blew up the buildings, okay? It wasn't just planes, they hit the buildings. It's all there on my website. But anyways, we have to hit the streets now, man, because around May 1st, I was in the zone, should I say. I finally got my, look, there goes a turkey. See him running down the road? Hey, turkey, get back here. But anyways, darn it, the turkey messed my brain up. But anyways, oh, okay, yeah, I was in the zone. I had writer's block. I mean, I know if a lot of you do a lot of writing. I had a writer's block, and it drove me crazy. So I was really happy to start doing these videos because I hadn't been able to blog a good writing blog for a long time. It was just basically, I would catch people up with where I was on the road, how many miles and stuff. That was it. It was basically just basically reporting in on how many miles I had. I didn't blog that much like I used to, but man, I was in the zone. So I reached inside my brain one day. I was walking. I'm like, we don't have that long, my friends. Let me search my feelings. Dr. Michael Savage, that'll be the next video I do in this time together around the Liberty Tree. It'll be my last one probably, but at part 5. But like he says, he's, of all the people of America, he feels the pulse of this country. But so do I, my friends. Me being an amateur historian that I am, I've learned, like I said in part 1 of Time to Gather Around the Liberty Tree, how our founding fathers, they were inspired by the Native American people and how free they were and how happy they were to be free. And they are our founding fathers as much as our founding fathers are, because it was their fire of freedom that they got from their campfires every night, and they lit the world with freedom. The torch of freedom was the Native American spirit, my friends, the Great Spirit. And I make a long story short, I've been studying Native American history, and you know, I've been helping a friend of mine on a farm, and we saw a golden eagle yesterday, and I told him, he's like, I've never saw one. I said, yeah, he's been around. I said, but I'm just blessed. Everywhere I go, I run into the golden eagle all the time. I said, I'm blessed. The Great Spirit is with me. And so I can feel the pulse of this country and what's going on. And that's why I've been walking. And that's why this guy made this video, the secret societies and biblical prophecies, because he's been on this. Like he even said it, what his plan for his life wasn't God's plan, okay? And that's me. I mean, I put so much time and sweat and tears. I mean, you guys don't know how many tears I put into I cry. You know, I don't cry. I'm a man, you know, but I cry on the inside. You know, I'm very sad for this country and what this, you know, this beautiful freedom that was handed down to us. This, like Michael Savage. Once again, I'm gonna do in part 5. I'm gonna do a video just for him. In part 5 of this walking the Wicked Ridge Warpath. But you know, like he said, it's like this president is, you know, was placed there by these elite